Sumner said concerning our day in Universal Studios Orlando, "It is the perfect place to get away from reality and become involved in the fictional characters' worlds we love." Today I'm going to inform you on how my trip to Universal Studios was a great place, proves that Universal Studios is a great place to go on vacation. Hopefully everyone here has been on vacation before. If not, I feel kind of bad for you. But hopefully you've been on vacation before, or you go on vacation at least once a year. A website called Orlando Theme Park News states, nearly 3.6 million people visited Universal Orlando's 2 theme parks during the second quarter of last year. So maybe you're one of the people, because that is a very high number. I don't claim to know everything about vacations, but I have been all over the world. I've been to Spain, I've been to the Dominican Republic, I've been to Disney World 5 times, and Universal Studios twice. There are 3 things I would like to inform you about how my trip to Universal Studios proves it's a great place to go on vacation. First, Universal has high-tech and amazing rides. Second, Universal has some of the most iconic characters that you can actually meet and take pictures with. Last, the trip can be very cost efficient if you know how to do it. Now that you know what my 3 main points are, let's move on to the first one. First, Universal Studios has some of the most high-tech and amazing rides that I've ever been on. The theme park has a total of 12 rides, including Transformers, The Revenge of the Mummy, Jurassic Park the Ride, Despicable Me, and the all-new Wizarding World of Harry Potter. The Transformers ride was one of the coolest rides I've ever been on. You actually get into a huge car, and you put on 3D goggles, and there's like all these screens, and you go through this warehouse, and you really feel like you're changing to an Autobot and going 200 miles an hour, and it's so high-tech and very cool. The Universal Studios website states this about the ride. Transformers the Ride 3D is an immersive next-generation thrill ride, blurring the line between fiction and reality. Fusing HD 3D media and flight simulation technology, this epic ride creates an experience unlike anything this planet has ever seen. Despicable Me Minion Mayhem was extremely entertaining. There was a lot of build-up while we waited in line. So you were on the ride before you were really even on the ride. And it was really high-tech. You get in the simulator, and everyone goes up, and it's this huge room. And it's like you're actually doing what the screen's doing. And it was really cool. The Wizarding World of Harry Potter was absolutely incredible. If you've seen the movies or read the books, then it's an exact replica of the movies and books. Theme Park Insider author Robert Niles states about the new edition. Universal Studios Florida's Wizarding World of Harry Potter Diagon Alley resets the standard for theme park environments, creating a wildly engaging setting that rewards visitors willing to delve into the abundant detail to be found in a new land. Now that you know about the amazing technology advances in rides, let's move on to my second point. Universal has some of the most iconic characters to date, and I got to meet a few of them. Like I mentioned earlier, Transformers was one of my favorite rides. On the side, outside of the ride, there was this little place where you could do a meet and greet with a few of the characters. I got to meet Optimus Prime and Bumblebee, and even some of the bad characters. And it was this person was in it, and it was this really high machine thing, and it would talk to you and interact with you and actually be in the right voices, and it was pretty cool. In the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, there are all kinds of characters that walk around, like the Bo Battens characters and Durmstrang, and there were a lot of different plays and stuff, and you could take pictures with the characters. I also got to take a picture with Stan from the night bus, so that was a pretty cool experience. Now let's move on to my final point. My final point is that the trip is not very cost efficient. In all honesty, I'm a college student. I don't have a whole lot of money to spend on vacation. But if you know how to plan the trip in advance, then you can really save a lot of money. And we booked our flight a month in advance, and that really helped us save on the flight tickets. Justin Bachman states in his article about finding cheap airline tickets, fares that are booked 21 days early, for example, generally cost less than fares bought a week or less before travel. The next thing that helped us save a lot of money was the fact that we did a package deal through Universal. So we got all of our theme park tickets for 3 days, the hotel, even some breakfast and food, and even some like behind the scenes stuff we got to do for really cheap because it takes off what it would be if it was individualized. In conclusion, Universal Studios was a great place to go on vacation. To sum things up, Universal has amazing rides that are high-tech and new technology. Next, it has great ways to meet characters that we know and love. Last, the trip was cost-efficient. I hope that I informed you how Universal Studios was a great place to go on vacation from my personal experience. Jody Martin, who came on the trip with us, said, "This is the best vacation of my life. Not only because I got a wand from Harry Potter World, but also because I got to talk to Optimus Prime."